Hello friends, welcome to Topper's World. In today's lesson of this session, I am going to tell you or explain you what is the difference between false and not given. As many students are not able to make this difference, and it's sometimes confusing, but there are certain things that we have to keep in mind so that we can make quick judgments, easy judgments regarding difference between false and not given. So let's see in this video. I am taking one example, and with the help of that example I will try to explain you the difference. So let's see this example. In this example I have taken one sentence: Peter goes to morning walk daily. Peter goes to morning walk daily, and I have two statements here. The first statement is Peter goes to morning walk only during the weekends. So Peter goes to morning walk, it's okay. Peter goes to morning walk, okay. It says daily, and here it says that only during the weekends. So our subject matches, verb matches, but there are certain part of the sentences which do not match with the statement, like only during the weekend. It says that Peter goes to walk only Saturday, Sunday, and here it says that every morning of the week, means he goes to walk daily. Here it says that only weekends. So our statement does not match with this statement. So answer will be false. Its answer will be false because it contradicts, our statement contradicts with the example. Now the second sentence, Peter goes to morning walk with his younger brother Tom. Again here subject Peter goes to morning walk, it matches, but there is additional information, that is he goes with his younger brother. So there is no such information. So this statement will be not given because there is no details given regarding whether he goes with his younger brother or not. He simply says that Peter goes to morning walk. Here it says that he goes with his younger brother. So this is not given. Let me take another example to explain this better. Look at the second example. There are 30 students in my class. However, 1/3 of them are absent today. 1/3 of them are absent today. So the statement is 22 students are attending class today. The statement says that 22 students are attending, and here it says that there are total 30 students and 1/3 of them absent. So we have to do a little bit calculation over here. For example, 30 multiplied by 1/3 equal to 10. So 10 students are absent. 30 minus 10 equal to 20. So how many students are present in the class? 20. But our statement says that 22 students are attending the class today. So this is false because number of students 22, this figure does not match with actual figure 22. So there is a difference of data, so that makes the statement incorrect or false. Now look at this statement. The 10 students who are absent actually have gone on a picnic. So 10 students who are absent. It is true that the 10 students are absent, but there is no mentioning that they have gone on attending any picnic, because there is no picnic word written or where they have gone. There is no such information. So this is our not given. Another statement is the class consists of 10 boys and 20 girls. Is this statement false or not given? We are given 30 students, but there is no mentioning of gender in this statement. So this is again not given. One thing you have to keep in mind, that in the case of not given, there is no details or extra information or whatever the information the statement is asking for not given over there in the passage or paragraph. Look at another statement, 20 students are present in the class. So, total students were 30, 1/3 absent means 10 are absent. Out of 30, 10 are absent and we are left with 20 students. 20 students are present in the class. This statement is true. In this case, we will write here true. Now, look at this statement, winter is approaching. Approaching means coming. Winter is coming and cold temperatures are hard on a battery. Hard on a battery means they are not good for a battery. Battery means like car battery. And statement says that winter is coming and batteries will face problems due to it. They are not winter or cold temperatures or less temperatures are not good for a battery. So, this is our passive statement. And question statement is cold temperatures are good for a battery. So, it says that cold temperatures are good for a battery. This is totally opposite. Good and hard on a battery. These two statements totally clash with each other, opposite. So, the result is answer is false. Answer is false. If the statement is batteries work well even at less temperatures. So, again if we paraphrase, we find that work well means good and it here is hard. So, again the information does not match, is totally opposite. The answer is again false. Now, look at this statement, a battery gets dry when mercury falls down. So, battery get dry is a problem and here again cold temperatures are hard on a battery. A battery get dries when mercury falls down. This is a problem with a battery in less temperature, is true, but it does not show that the problem is same, or it does not mention it might be having any other problem. Hard on is a very broader term, getting dry is a particular problem. So, again information does not match. So, but this tells us totally different thing. Means there is no mentioning of in the statement that in cold temperatures battery become dry. There is no mentioning or information or details given in the example. So, hence though the statement does not match, but it tells us additional thing which is not given. So, our answer for this question will be not given. When battery become dry is a problem, but there might be many other types of problems. So, cold temperature and hard battery these two things does not show that battery becomes dry. So, this is not given. So, what we have to do, we have to check it out that whatever the claims are made by the statement or that there is any information regarding that claims in the passage. So, in this way we can distinguish between false and not given. And once again I would like to say that it requires a lot of practice and practice. More you practice, you will get more expert in this making differences between not given and false. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.